Okay, we're here because for probably 20 years, bless you, I have had one really good idea after the other that I can't, I start to implement it and I only get so far and then I just reach this like ceiling and I can't get further with it. And I'm always about 10 years ahead of my time, so if you want to know what's coming in the future, come and see me. And I'm just, now I have to tell you, after the tapping that I've done, I've made it further than I've ever made it.
Like here at this workshop or
in business?
Previous tapping or tapping at this workshop?
No, previous tapping.
Okay.
Yeah, when I first learned the tapping and I started to tap on some of the things. Like, for example, I'm doing an EFT workshop for the city of Phoenix for their personnel, which I'm just thrilled about in September. I mean, that's huge. And it came from, I just told her what I did. I offered the workshop. They hired me. I'm very excited. So I'm making progress. But what I'd like to do, because my goal is to, I am specializing in peak performance with athletes, golfers, performing artists, salespeople.
By the way, you have no experience in that field either.
None.
Okay.
No, but that's my favorite thing to do.
Yes.
That's my favorite thing, which is I have no experience and I go out and I just do it. That's what I love, that challenge.
So what's the problem? The ceiling. The ceiling.
I think of calling like Jerry Coangelo and I just...
And who's Jerry Coangelo?
He owns the Diamondbacks, the baseball team, and I think he owns some other,
All right.
Yeah, the Suns, that's right. He owns people I could help.
He owns people you could help. Oh, that's good.
He owns teams I could help. Maybe that's a better way of saying it.
Do this for me. Do this for me. The ceiling.
Okay, the ceiling.
Tell me about the ceiling. What's it made out of?
Well, it's brick.
It's brick?
Yeah, it's brick. That's what it feels like inside me.
All right.
Like it's like hitting a wall, literally.
Okay. And the wall is, like calling Jerry Coangelo, there's a brick wall.
Yeah, only it doesn't feel up here, it's out here.
Oh, it's out here. When you get, okay.
Yes, right. It's like in front of me.
Well, you called it a ceiling, so.
Well, I know.
Okay.
Okay. It's a wall.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, maybe. I never even thought of that, because it doesn't feel up here like it's restricted. It's out here.
It's out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, moving forward, right.
All right. But from what I'm hearing, though, is that you have less reservations than many other, because you want to go into a field you have no experience with, sports.
Right, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes, and what a joke. If you only
the one thing you need here...
Truly, I'm like the least athletic person you can imagine.
Yeah.
So it's wonderall, though. I've no fear about that.
Between that and your lack of enthusiasm, you'll probably never get there.
Don't you think? What can you tell? Yeah.
All you need to know is get beyond this rejection thing, okay? So what we're going to do, though, is, before we do that, I'm going to do another tapping first if I can. Even though I have this hesitation calling Jerry Coangelo.
Even though I have this hesitation calling Jerry Coangelo.
And the likes of Jerry Coangelo.
And the likes of Jerry Coangelo.
And anybody else who's bigger than me.
And anybody else who's bigger than me.
Who may have some power that I don't have.
Who may have some power that I don't have.
That can make decisions that have something to do with my own business.
That make decisions that have to do with my own business.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Deeply and completely accept myself.
For giving weight.
For giving weight.
To all those comedies.
To all those comedies.
Okay. Giving weight to all those comedies.
Giving weight to all those comedies.
Giving weight to all those comedies. Giving weight to all those comedies. Giving weight to all those comedies. Giving weight to all those comedies. Giving weight to all those comedies. Giving weight to all those comedies. Giving weight to all those comedies. Okay, I keep hearing fear of rejection. I keep hearing it.
Yeah, it is.
I want you to go back to a specific time in your own life.
All right.
Childhood probably, etc., when you can remember a big time rejection.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay. As you remembered it, did you get any 0 to 10 level on that?
Well, my mind's kind of in disbelief because I had somebody do EMDR with this and I thought it was kind of handled. Seriously, I did. I thought it was handled. But that's the first thing that popped into my mind.
Okay, all right. Then probably not handled
I've got
completely.
2 things.
Well, we're going to take one at a time.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the first one, if it was a movie, it's a specific event.
Oh, yes,
a specific event. Okay, if it was a movie, how long would the movie last?
Oh my God, way too long. Well, it would. It's like
well, there must be a crescendo part.
2 or 3 minutes.
Oh, 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's
okay.
a short movie.
And what would the title of the movie be?
The worst thing a boy could say to a girl.
The worst, and at what age did this movie occur?
16.
At age 16?
Yep.
Okay, the worst thing a boy could say to a girl.
Right.
Okay.
You want to know what that is?
We're gonna. Well,
Okay.
we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Can we use the boy's first name?
Yeah, David.
David.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, what I'd like to have you do now is in a moment.
Okay.
Is to close your eyes, revisit this, and then give me what SUDS level you get to, what 0 to 10 level you get to.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. 8.
8. How do you know it's an 8?
It's just the number
Is there a physical
that,
thing?
Well, my heart's pounding, but I think that's just from like being up here a little bit.
Okay, even though my heart's pounding.
Yeah, even though my heart's pounding.
I deeply, completely
I
accept
deeply and
myself.
completely accept myself.
Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter, heart
It's
pounding.
my
heart pounding.
aerobic workout.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a rejection heart pounding
I don't know if it's a rejection heart pounding
or being up here heart pounding.
or being up here heart pounding.
Both of which may be the same, by the way.
Oh, both of which may be the same.
I deeply, completely accept
I
myself.
deeply and completely accept myself.
Heart pounding.
Heart pounding.
Rejection, right here.
Rejection.
Heart pounding rejection.
Heart pounding rejection.
Heart pounding rejection.
Wow. Yeah, that hits
Heart
home.
pounding rejection.
Yeah,
Heart pounding rejection.
it was heart pounding.
Heart pounding rejection. Okay, right here. Heart pounding rejection. How's the heart right now?
That's better. Thank you.
Well, better if give me some number levels.
4.
4. Okay, even though I still have some heart pounding
Even though I
rejection.
still have some heart pounding rejection.
I deeply, completely accept
I deeply
myself.
and completely accept
Okay,
myself.
heart pounding rejection. Remaining heart pounding rejection.
Remaining heart pounding rejection.
Right here, remaining heart pounding rejection.
Remaining.
Remaining heart pounding rejection. Remaining heart pounding rejection. Remaining heart pounding rejection.
Remaining.
Okay, remaining heart pounding rejection. Remaining heart pounding rejection. You probably want to thump on this side.
On this side, yeah, okay, because of my microphone.
Okay. Check out the heart.
Yeah, it's calm.
It's calm?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can take your pulse.
Well, I always have a fast pulse.
Right now you don't have any. She died. I don't feel your pulse. That's okay. I don't have to feel your pulse.
Okay.
Okay. Tune in, by the way, to the telephone call to Jerry Coangelo and tell me if you get that heart thing.
No, it's better.
Well, close your eyes and do it again.
Okay. I don't feel that here at all.
Okay. All right. Tap with me.
That is weird. Okay.
Okay. No, it's not weird. You've been through it 100 times.
Well, yeah, but I thought that was really handled. I really did. That
okay.
event. Okay.
Well, all right. Always more to do, right?
Always.
Even though I wish I'd never met David.
Oh, but I don't feel that way.
Oh, okay. All right.
I can't
All right.
say
Even though
that.
David rejected me.
Yeah, even though David rejected me.
And what was the title of the movie? Say it again.
What a boy should. The worst thing a boy can say to a girl.
Okay. Even though David said the worst thing a boy can say to a girl.
Even though David said the worst thing a boy could say to a girl.
And I really felt bad about it.
And I really felt bad about it.
And I felt rejected by it.
And I felt really rejected
I
by
deeply,
it.
completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
David may have had his reasons.
David may have had his reasons.
He must have had his reasons.
He must have had his reasons.
I may not have agreed with his reasons.
I didn't agree with his reasons.
And they may not have been appropriate.
And they may not have been appropriate.
But he did have his reasons.
But he did have his
He had writings on his walls.
He had writing on.
Just like I have writings on my
I
walls.
have writings on my walls.
And the writings on his walls
And the writings on
conflicted
his
with the
walls
writings on my walls,
conflicted with the writings on my walls.
both of which are fictions.
Both of which are fictions.
And I ended up feeling rejected about it.
And I ended up feeling rejected about it.
And Jerry Coangelo pays the price.
Pays the price. Wow, that's wild.
I'd like to have you take this movie.
Yeah.
Okay. The worst thing a boy could say to a girl.
Yes.
And I'd like to have you narrate the movie, if you would.
Okay.
Just, it's like you're watching the movie and this happened. And start someplace where there's, there's no emotional issue
attachment
at all.
to it, right? Yeah.
And then
Story style.
And start telling the story, and then if any part along there If you get to a point where, oh, that stings, you know, you get a little suds going,
I'll
a little 0
let
to
you
10 going up, we stop right there. But I got to tell you, what's very important here, and this technique, by the way, is one of the most standard techniques I would hope many of you use, because it forces the person to get to a specific event. If they can make a movie of it, it's a specific event. If they can't make a movie of it, then it's too global. If they can't make a movie, see, they can't make a movie of "My father was always mean to me." The only way they can make a movie of that is to take a specific event and make a movie of it, right? Okay. So this is forcing a specific event.
Yes,
Okay.
Got it.
I was going to say something else about that, but I forgot what that was. Oh, I know what it was. What many clients will do is, as they're narrating this movie, they are conditioned by conventional psychotherapy to believe that somehow or other we have to go through this and have courage and brave on through it. That's what they're conditioned to believe. And that's the opposite here. The moment we get intense, that means we have something to work on. That means we haven't done our job yet. We have more left over. If we go by it and then look back, we missed our opportunity.
Right.
Okay?
Yes.
So, if you would, start at an easy place. By the way, just knowing you're going to tell the story, do you have any 0 to 10 intensity?
I don't, no.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm in high school, and I'm carrying my books. I'm in the hallway, and I run into David. And I must have made up my mind. Now I'm thinking this is coming back to me, so I have to tap now.
Any levels?
Yeah,
okay.
Right now when I say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
made up my mind.
Is it a hard thing?
Yeah, it is. That I was going to tell him that I... Oh, okay.
We'll stop right there.
Okay.
I don't have to know what it is at the moment.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay. Even though I have this heart thing.
Even though I have this heart thing.
Here we go. Even though I have this memory.
Even though I have this memory.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Even though I have this memory.
Even though I have this memory.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself. This memory.
This memory.
This memory.
This memory. It hurts, doesn't it?
Well, I'm thinking, how stupid was I?
Well, that's all right. That's the goal. Okay. This memory. This memory.
I'm serious. Okay.
What was the memory?
Well, that I made this decision to tell him I liked him, how I really felt about him.
So you're carrying your books, and here's David. Now you're gonna lay the news on him.
Yes, I'm going to lay the news on him.
Okay. Okay. How do you feel now about that?
Well, now I'm thinking, what the hell was I thinking? But that's good, because I've never had that thought. Before it was like, like I was attached to that.
Yes.
Now it's like, what the heck was I?
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
When a field goal, when a basketball player is about ready to do a field goal,
yes,
things go through their mind. They try to blank the mind out, but things go through, and when they miss it, something came through, and we can take care of that before it happens. Okay.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And so instead of being 7 out of 10, we can get 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
And that wins a basketball game.
About 10 out of 10.
Well, okay, but if see, a team average is something like 70 or 75. I don't know what it is, but if you can get a team average up to 80 or 85, which is doable,
they're happy.
They're going to win 20 more games a season.
Wow.
Easy.
That's a big difference.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to lay the news.
What the hell was I thinking?
So let's get to this movie now. You've got your books, and here's David. Now, lay the news on him. How do you say this? I got the hots for you or something like that?
No.
No, not a 16.
This is back in the 70s,
right,
the early 70s.
Well,
you don't
in one way, shape, or form, that's what you said.
Well, yeah, I said to him, I don't remember the exact words, but something like, I really like you. But I must have said it in a different way because, yeah, I didn't say I was in love with him. At least I was smarter than that. But I really was. He was like my first real love.
Okay, and he said,
he said, okay.
Give me your
well, yeah, I have
intensity.
some.
You have some.
Yeah,
give me a number.
It's about 4.
It's about a 4.
Yeah.
Okay, is it in the heart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even though I have this 4 heart thing.
Even though I have this 4 heart thing.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Even though I'm about to say what Jerry said, or David said.
Even though I'm about to say what David said.
Little Freudian slip on my part, right? Jerry Colangelo, right? Jerry Colangelo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Maybe it was on purpose. Who knows, dear?
I don't
okay.
know.
Even though I'm.
Yeah. Okay.
Even though I'm about to. What was her saying? Even though I'm about to
tell him
say
how much I like him.
No, you already did that.
I already did that, right?
Even though he's about
to say what
he's
he
about
says to me.
to say the worst thing you could say to a girl.
The worst thing you could say to a girl.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
deeply and completely accept myself.
And I accept him.
And I accept him.
Sort of. Sort of.
Okay, I'll add that.
I'm at least willing to understand.
I am willing to understand. Yeah.
Okay. What he said.
What he said.
4 heart pound.
4 heart pound.
4 heart pounding. 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 4 heart pounding.
Okay, that's better.
Is it a 0 or?
Well, I think it's a little up because I know what he's going to say.
Okay, even though I know what he's going to say.
What he's going to say. That's the nice thing about these movies. You know what's going to happen. Right?
Even though I know what he's going to say.
I know what he's going to say.
And I've heard it before.
And I've heard it before.
I'm about to hear it again.
I'm about to hear it again.
I deeply, completely accept myself.
Completely accept myself.
I am a prisoner.
I am a prisoner.
To a 16-year-old boy's words.
To a 16-year-old boy's words. Wow.
At this age, I wouldn't take a 16-year-old boy's advice on or words on anything.
At this age, I wouldn't take a 16-year-old words on or advice on anything. Oh,
unless I was desperate.
Unless I was desperate. No, but that's so.
I'm sorry. I had to do it.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Wow.
Anyway. So there goes David, yada, yada, yada,
Yeah,
okay.
yada, yada, yada.
Doing the best he could.
Doing the best he could.
As a 16-year-old.
Good. As a 16-year-old.
Not having any idea what to do with this aggressive chick.
Not having any idea what to do with this aggressive chick.
I don't know if he had another girlfriend.
I don't know if he had another girlfriend.
Maybe he didn't, I didn't know it.
Maybe he didn't, I didn't know it.
Maybe he didn't like girls.
Maybe, he does like girls, but...
Okay, well, maybe a whole bunch of things I don't know.
Well, there were a whole bunch of things I dn't know.
Okay, there had to be.
Yeah,
There's a whole bunch of things you don't know about everybody.
That's right.
We just judge on partial information.
That's right.
That's what I was doing.
That's what I was doing.
That's what he was doing.
That's what he was doing. Oh,
Partial judgment.
partial judgment.
16-year-old boy advice.
16-year-old.
Listening to a 16-year-old boy.
Listening to a 16-year-old
I'm still listening to him.
I'm still listening.
Yada, 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 yada.
Oh,
You
God.
go yada, yada,
Yada,
yada,
yada,
yada,
yada. Yeah, yada, 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 yada. Yeah.
No. Okay, so what did he say?
He said, I like you like a sister. No, I'm not interested. I like you like a sister.
Frankly, I could think of worse things to say, but I'll leave that one to you, okay? How's the heart?
Well, it's good. That was hilarious.
Okay. Okay, but you said there were 2 rejections. Okay, Stacey, we're into number 2, right?
Yes, thank you. By the way, I already have a connection to Jerry Coangelo. Thank you.
Somebody gave
me a card already. Yeah.
That knows how to get hold of Jerry Coangelo. Can you hear her all right?
Yay, thank you. She's over here. Yeah.
I need to ask you a question.
Can you hear me all right?
Can you hear her all right?
Okay.
Okay, so you have a connection, already a possible entree.
Yeah.
See how easy this is?
Now it is.
Okay, give me rejection.
Really different
give me rejection number 2,
okay.
would you?
So I was 8 or 10, probably 8. That feels closer. And my grandmother's cousin came to visit from California, and Anna, she was just a wonderful lady, and I'd been doing, I don't know, a lot of little things for her while she was visiting, and we lived just through the alley, my grandmother and our house. It was wonderful. And Anna gave me $1 for the things I had done to help her. And I was with my mother, and I said to my mother...
I'm going to stop you one second. As
Yeah.
you tell this story, are you getting any intensity going on?
Yeah, she gave me $1.
They brought some intensity
Yeah,
up?
it did.
Oh, okay. I didn't ask you to give me a movie yet or anything.
I know,
You
but
just
it is
started
like a
going.
story. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
it is a movie.
But you haven't paid attention to the instructions yet. You just started rolling.
Yeah, I did.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay. On a scale of 0 to 10, what's the dollar
5.
thing? A 5. Is it a heart thing?
Yeah, it is.
Still a heart thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that interesting?
Even though I have this dollar heart thing.
No, I have this dollar heart thing.
I deeply, completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept
Even though I have this dollar heart thing.
No, I have this dollar heart thing.
I deeply, completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely.
Dollar heart thing.
Dollar heart thing.
Right here, dollar heart thing.
Dollar heart thing.
Dollar heart thing. Dollar heart thing.
Dollar heart thing.
Dollar heart thing.
Dollar heart thing.
Dollar heart thing.
Dollar heart thing.
Yeah, dollar heart thing.
Dollar heart thing.
Dollar heart
Dollar
thing.
heart thing.
Okay. How's the heart? Still a 5? Or 4,
No,
5?
no. It's like a 1.
It's like a 1, even though I still have some of this
No,
dollar
I
heart
still
thing.
have some of this dollar heart
I
thing.
deeply and completely
deeply and
accept.
completely accept myself.
Okay, remaining dollar heart
Remaining
thing.
dollar heart thing.
Remaining dollar heart thing.
Remaining.
Remaining dollar heart thing. 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 Okay? All right?
Okay.
How's the heart now?
Yeah, that's good.
It's good.
Zero.
Okay. So your grandmother gave you $1.
Anna gave me $1
Anna gave
for
you-
helping her.
For
the
helping
things
her.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anna gave you $1
Yeah.
for helping her.
Yes,
okay.
right.
Okay.
And I said to my mother, I deserve this. And she took it away from me.
And what is that?
That's like a 10.
That's like a 10. Your heart's going boom, 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 or something
Yeah.
else?
No, it's like that. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what did you call your mother? Mom? Mommy?
Mom.
Mom. Okay. Even though Mom took the $1 away.
Even though Mom took the $1 away.
I deeply, completely accept myself.
Deeply and completely
I
accept
don't understand why she did it.
myself. Well, I do.
Oh. Excuse me? Why did she do it?
But I don't know that that's helpful. Well, I think she had good intentions. That it's something to do with. I got a lecture, but I don't remember the lecture. I think I was like so traumatized by her doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That something to do with. Oh golly. Oh. Wow. No, not anything with money. No, it's, oh my gosh, it's the whole, like, I helped her. I shouldn't expect anything in return. Oh my God.
Well,
of
wait a minute,
course.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
That is your self-talk, that's her words to you.
No, it was something like that. It had to do with.
Her words to you?
Well, I don't remember her exact
Well,
words.
writing
but
on the walls, however it got there.
Yeah, however it got there
Okay.
was, I should never have, I did these things, you should do these things like out of the goodness of your heart. That's what comes to me. And not expect anything in return. And the fact that I said, I deserve that, that was the part that wasn't acceptable.
Oh, okay, by your mother.
By my mother.
By your mother.
Yes.
Okay, right, was writing on her walls.
Yes.
Your writing was, it's okay, I deserve this. I did something, I got $1, I want to spend my $1. And it was okay for you until Mother came
Yeah, it
along
was
with the
really
writing
okay
on...
for me. I felt great about it.
Until Mom came along with the writings on her walls.
Yeah.
Which then overwrote yours, or invalidated yours.
Totally.
Made yours as a rejection.
Yeah.
Made yours as you're a bad person.
Yep.
All of that.
Yep.
Okay, even though I'm a very bad person.
Even though I'm a very bad person.
And I think I deserved $1.
And I think I deserved $1.
I deeply and completely accept
I
myself.
deeply and completely accept
There are
myself.
worse persons in the world.
There are worse persons in the world.
Some people even accept $2.
Some people even accept $2. Yeah.
Some people even accept welfare and don't do a damn thing.
Some people even accept welfare and don't do a damn thing.
And they don't have any problem at all.
And they don't have any problem at all.
And it's your money.
And it's my money. Yeah, it's my money,
And
yeah.
I deeply and completely accept
And I
myself.
deeply and completely accept
I don't know
myself.
about them,
I don't know about them,
but I accept myself.
but I accept
Okay.
myself.
Being able to accept $1.
Being able to accept
Being
$1.
able to accept $1.
Accept $1.
I deserve the $1.
I deserve the $1.
I deserve the $1.
I deserve the
I
$1.
deserve the $1.
I deserve the $1.
I deserve the $1.
I deserve the
deserve the
$1.
$1.
I deserve the
$1.
$1. I deserve the $1.
Even though Mother took it away.
Even though Mother took it away.
Even though Mom took it away.
Even though Mom took it away.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
accept myself.
It was my reaction at the time.
It was my reaction at the
Mother
time.
knew best.
Mother knew best. Yeah.
At least I thought she did.
At least I thought she did.
I'm not sure if she does now.
I'm not sure if she does now.
At least on that issue.
At least on that issue.
I wonder if Mom ever accepted $1.
I wonder if Mom ever accepted $1.
Did she ever work?
No. Well,
She
she
never-
did when she was younger, sure. Before she got married, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did she give it back?
No.
I wonder why. Even though my mother has all the guilt in the world for accepting a paycheck,
No, my mother has all the guilt in the world for accepting a paycheck
and laid it on me,
and laid it on me.
I deeply and completely accept myself.
Deeply and completely accept myself.
You should do these things for free.
You should do these things for free.
Okay. You shouldn't accept money
Shouldn't accept money
unless you're me.
unless you're me. That's right.
Or your father. It's okay for your father to
It was
accept
okay.
money.
Yeah, it was okay for
Okay.
your father.
Because we have to eat here.
We have to eat.
We have to pay the rent.
We have to pay the rent.
So everybody can accept money.
So everybody can accept money.
Except you.
Except me.
You got to give it all away.
I have to give it all away.
At all times.
At all times. Oh, my
Be a good girl.
Be a good girl.
Okay.
Yeah. You're right.
You've been really good up here. Thank you.
Oh, no. But I can't take this. Oh, that's it. Yeah, but it's a $100 bill. It's not a dollar. My mother would turn over in her grave. She would. Isn't that interesting? She's gone, and I'm still like, oh my God, I can't. See, I don't know if he's serious or not.
I want to point something out to you. I want to point something out. What I just did wasn't necessarily all that seemed to fit here with this. I'm illustrating something else to you, which we're going to talk about either later on today, but probably tomorrow. And that has something to do with what Robert Cialdini, in a very important book, which I'll introduce you to, calls the rule of reciprocation. I just gave her $100, okay?
Yeah.
And she immediately had a discomfort with it, not necessarily related to what we're dealing with, but when somebody gives you something, we are in this culture at least conditioned to you've got to give back. You have to have earned it.
Right.
To take something and to not have given is to be a, quote, moocher. See, we have words for that. It's a conditioned kind of thing. So she was very uncomfortable with that, okay? It really didn't have that much to do with the dollar and everything else, you know. So how you doing with the $100 bill?
I'm still uncomfortable.
Are you? You can give it back if you want to.
I'd like to.
See how easy that was? She does not want to keep. That's very important to understand. And I'm going to launch off onto that sometime, probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said she didn't do anything for it. She said that.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. And so there's a built-in ethical persuasion technique, which is very important, which we need to understand. And one of those is the rule of reciprocation, which I'm telling you about now. But
right.
Anyway, say these words for me, and tell me if you get any emotional 0 to 10s.
Okay.
Mom took the $1 away.
Mom took the $1 away. There's a little bit.
Okay. What number would you give that?
2.
Okay. Even though I still have some mom took the $1.
I still have some mom took the $1 away.
I deeply, completely accept
I
myself.
deeply and completely accept myself.
Even though I still have, even though there's just something wrong with accepting money.
Even though there's just something wrong with accepting money.
Regardless of the value I give.
Regardless of the value I give.
There's just something wrong about it.
There's just something wrong.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
If I could figure out what it was.
If I could figure out what it was.
I'd make a lot more money still.
I'd make a lot more money.
Because everybody wants to know that answer.
Because everybody wants to know that.
And if I made all that money,
and if I made all that money,
I couldn't keep it.
I couldn't keep it.
No, I'd have to give it away.
I'd have to give it away.
Yes. The nice thing about giving away money
The nice thing about giving away money
is you have to have it first.
Is you have to have it first.
And if I have it, then I have a choice.
And if I have it, then I have a choice.
If I don't have the money,
If I don't have the money,
who can I give it to?
who can I give it to?
Okay. Interesting. The more money I make, the more I can give.
The more I can make, the more I can give.
It's not the more I give, the less I make.
It's not.
Which is the way I got it wired up.
Say that again. It's
It's not the more I give, the less I make.
Oh, yeah. It's not the more I give, the less I make. Oh, yeah. That's
I
right.
deeply, completely accept
I
myself.
deeply and completely accept myself.
Close your eyes for me for a moment and go through this scene with your mother where you got the $1 from Anna, and then your mom took it away and said what she said, okay? And tell me what number you get to.
You know what? It's like it killed my spirit because I was so excited about what I had done for Anna, and I was so excited that she had like acknowledged that
Yes.
with that $1.
Yes.
And I wasn't expecting anything. It just really came out of nowhere. But it's
Sure.
like it kind of killed my spirit.
Okay. Even though one of my fears is
Even though one of my fears is
if I eventually get to Jerry Coangelo
if I eventually get to Jerry Coangelo
and the likes of Jerry Coangelo
and the likes of Jerry Coangelo
and even do a super job,
and even do a super job,
they may not recognize me.
they may not recognize me.
And I would have done all this
And I would have done all
and
this
maybe made some money,
and maybe made some money,
but maybe not have gotten what I really wanted,
but maybe not have gotten what I really
which
wanted.
I wanted from my mother.
Which I wanted from my mother. Yeah.
Okay. All right. The likes of Jerry
The likes
Coangelo,
of Jerry Coangelo.
not getting what I really wanted.
Not getting what I really wanted.
It wasn't really money.
It wasn't really money.
Money is a measure.
Money is a measure.
Love the stuff.
Love the stuff.
Love to have lots of it.
Love to have lots of it.
The more I have, the more I can give away.
The more I have, the more I can give away.
But it isn't everything.
It isn't everything.
It isn't everything.
It isn't everything.
We chase money
We chase money
for lots of reasons,
for lots of reasons,
many of which are emotional.
many of which are emotional.
Many times money
Many times money
is a substitute
is a substitute
for emotional levels we want.
for emotional levels we want.
For some people, it's fame.
For some people, it's fame.
Power for some
Power.
people. Okay. For some people, it's control.
Control.
Okay. For other people, it's to give away.
For other people, it's to give
For
away.
some people, it's just simple comfort.
For some people, it's simple comfort.
Even though I will enjoy being homeless as I make no money.
Even though I will enjoy being homeless as I make no money.
The problem is I've got to make some money.
The problem is I've got to
And I do
money.
make some
And
money.
I do make some money.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't
But I shouldn't.
at some level.
At some level. yeah.
Okay. How true does that sound, by the way?
That sounds pretty true.
Okay, on a scale of 0 to 10, how true does that sound? I shouldn't make money at some level.
10.
Or 10?
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
At
right.
some level.
At some level. I
Yeah.
shouldn't make money.
I mean,
because-
logically, I know.
Yeah, but
yeah.
logically doesn't count here.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Clearly.
Our logic will allow us to see the comedy.
Yes, right.
Okay.
Right.
The rest of it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I shouldn't make money because.
It's that. Well, I shouldn't make money because what I do, I mean, I'm just helping people.
Okay.
I mean, these people need help.
Okay. Oh, indeed. Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. Okay. So do golfers.
Yes, they do.
Is it okay to take money from a golfer?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So if you were dealing with Tiger Woods, it would be okay.
Oh.
That's no problem.
No problem.
And for Jerry Carangelo to write the check
Oh,
for you. Okay, so
no,
we're at a
no.
different level here now.
Yeah, we're at a whole
talking about the
different level.
one-on-one client
Yeah,
who may
we're
not have
talking
the
about
money
the
to pay.
one-on-one client
who may not have the money.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But oh no, at the sports people,
Blah, 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 blah.
piece of cake.
Okay, we took care of that one.
Yeah, we took care of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All
So
right.
that's okay.
But
yeah.
for the others,
Yeah, for the others.
oh, okay.
I think that's more tied in with,
With what?
well, that whole thing with getting the money for, I mean, you know, doing this for someone
Sure.
and not expecting something in return.
Well, there's a reality is some people really can't pay.
That's
and,
right.
and quite often people with severe problems, they're so severe that
That's
they don't
right.
work.
Right.
They're on welfare, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
That's right.
And it's very difficult for them to pay.
Right.
Okay? And so there's something correct, there's something right
Yeah,
about
and
giving
that,
it away,
yeah.
or giving it at low cost, or
Yes.
doing it in groups for people.
Yes, so they can afford it, right?
Do you do it in groups?
No.
Well, we're going to talk about groups here in a little
Good.
bit, okay? But right now, we're going to do a little tapping
Okay.
on something else,
Okay.
okay? Even though I really want to give it away
Even though I really want to give it
to
away
a certain segment of the population
to a certain segment of the
who
population
really needs it
who really needs it
and really can't pay for it,
and really can't pay for
I
it.
deeply, completely accept myself.
I deeply and completely accept
In fact, I
myself.
honor myself for that thought,
If I honor myself for that thought,
okay? Because it's a giving thought.
yeah, it's a giving thought.
One thing I haven't recognized,
One
though,
thing I haven't recognized,
is
though,
with these new tools,
is with these new tools,
I can do more in a group
I can do more in a group
in 2 or 3 hours
in 2 free hours
than I can do one-on-one with conventional psychotherapy in years.
than I can do one-on-one with conventional psychotherapy in years. Yeah,
Correct?
yeah, absolutely.
Correct statement?
Correct, totally.
Okay. So maybe what I should do
So maybe what I should do
is dedicate 2 or 3 hours a week,
is dedicate 2 or 3 hours a week,
or maybe 2 or 3 hours 2 or 3 times a week,
or 2 or 3 hours 2 or 3 times a week,
and have everybody who wants come to a free clinic,
and have everybody who wants come to a free clinic,
including people who can pay.
including people who can pay.
And some of the people who can pay may be rich.
And some of the people who can pay may be rich.
Jerry Coangelo might be there,
Jerry Coangelo might be there.
okay? And they can seek me out later,
And they can seek me out later,
and I can charge them,
and I can charge them.
okay? And in the meantime, I can do a lot of good for
In
a
the
lot of
meantime, I can do
people
a lot of good for a lot of people
with simple little groups.
with simple little groups.
That make sense?
Yeah, that does. That's
Okay.
fine.
Say this for me. There's something wrong with receiving money.
There's something wrong with receiving money.
Okay, is that still a 10, true wife?
No, no.
Is it a 0, is it a 4, or is it?
It feels zero.
Okay. There may be something, quote, wrong, that may not be the right word, with dealing with the indigent.
Yeah,
There may be, with taking money
right.
from the
Right,
indigent, okay?
right.
Because you have something that they really desperately need, and they
That's
do
right.
not have the money for it.
That's right.
Okay. But see, if you had lots of money,
Right.
you could very easily do that, couldn't you?
That's right.
Okay, the more money you have, the more
The
you
more
can do
you
that.
can do with it
Yeah.
and give it away, right, yeah.